All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostle and the elder GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, all right, today, this morning, is dealing with how discipline, breeds greatness. Okay? Discipline breeds greatness. And when you look at how, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, how he handled us as a nation, okay? It was with discipline, okay, to breed greatness. And also with discipline comes favor, as we're going to read, in these few precepts, okay? Patience and discipline breeds greatness. And that's something that I'm constantly learning, within my walk, is the fruits, of discipline, is greatness. And you look at anyone, that has stood out, okay, in any, area of society, all right, there was a discipline, that was required, okay, and we have the discipline of the scriptures that's grooming us to be great, all right, leaders, man, Lord willing, great kings. You see, when you go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 17, it said, for the true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. Okay? The true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. So one thing about it, like when you're an athlete, they tell you to study the greats. Whatever you are, you might be an entertainer, a musician, they tell you to study the greats. Well, we have the scriptures where we can study the greats. Okay? Look at Joseph's discipline when it came to Pharaoh's wife. Okay? Look at the discipline he had, man. Not to commit adultery. Okay? And then the patience that he showed, being wrongfully in prison. Okay? But what happened? The Most High rewarded him with great status in the earth. Okay? Because of patience and discipline. King David, he could have been, ended this little, back and forth with him and Saul. Okay? He had plenty of opportunity to take Saul out. Okay? But what did he show? Discipline and patience. And eventually the Most High took Saul out and exalted David to the throne. Okay? Read verse 18. And it reads, and the love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her law is the assurance of incorruption. Now, do we keep the law perfectly? No. But do we reverence the law? All right? And rehearse the righteous acts? Of course. Because that puts an energy on you. See, obedience, according to this standard, puts a certain energy on you. Okay? Doing it with balance. Not trying to weaponize the law where it destroys you, but keeping the law with balance to the best of your ability, it puts a certain energy on you, man, that's leading to immortality. And we do it through faith, man. Okay? Every law that we, strive to keep in this society is all rooted in faith. Okay? That our obedience will be rewarded. All right? Because eventually, part of the reward is the laws being in us, but we don't have to. Okay, well, we don't have to second guess and try to overthink it, and it's just gonna be in us. You see? All right. So reading on, and it says, "And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High." So you see how, you see how this thing, you see where it's going. It begins with discipline. Then it comes with what? Living by a standard. And then that comes to what? Closeness with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. So you see what discipline leads to, man? Okay. Verse 20, and this the point. It says, "Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth into a kingdom." Okay? Discipline leads to greatness, man. Discipline leads to gaining wisdom, because, one thing about it, you gotta sacrifice time to really get into these things, to look into words, to, to search things. And it begins with, Yahweh Shema Shai giving us a spirit so we can have discernment when we do, search these things out. When we do look into these words, when we do, look at documentaries and different things that edify the scriptures, there's a discipline that's required to do those things, man. You sacrifice, some Netflix and chill nights to get into wisdom, man. You sacrifice, a weekend downtown, to get into wisdom, man. But that requires a discipline. Now every brother has a certain balance, and each brother balance is different. All right, because you can't study, 24/7 or research 24/7. All right, but the thing I'm saying is that it's gonna take a certain discipline and sacrifice where you are gonna miss out on particular things to earn and gain in wisdom, and wisdom leads to a kingdom, the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, verse 21 says, "If your delight be in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore," man. And to honor wisdom, you have to have the attribute of discipline. Okay? So discipline breeds greatness. Even if you want to be a great wife, all right? Guess what you need? Discipline. It begins with discipline. Okay? So Lord will you brothers, all right, you few sisters will edify. Till next time I say shalom.